Hello, I'm Dr. Mo Anderson. I'm a multi-published best-selling author, dentist, motivational speaker, and podcast host. And this is my YouTube series, Motivation with Dr. Mo. I love talking about on-trend topics like culture, lifestyle, communication, and relationships. If any of those appeal to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified weekly when we post. Today's topic is the top 3 reasons writing a book makes you stand out in your industry or in your career. As I said, I am a multi-published author. I have 8 books. You can go on Amazon and check them out if you like. And if you don't, then don't. But if you want to write a book, if you've always been thinking about it, if people have told you, you're very knowledgeable, you have a lot of good information, you should put that in a book, I'm going to tell you to take them seriously. Writing a book, you talk about going next level. Listen, there are 8 billion people on the planet. Less than 1% of them are authors, have written and published a book. Let's put it like that, because they may have written an article, but a book, that's a whole different can of opportunity that you can open and devour. It makes you a subject matter expert. You will immediately become the go-to person. And think about it, you may know people who have written a book or know of people, but within your circle, the hundreds of people you know, how many have written a book? How many have written a book? Not many. So you want to get above the noise? Write a book, write a professional book, write a book that has great content, and then market that book. And it will help you really, really, really level up and become highly sought after as a speaker, as a subject matter expert, as a consultant. And I tell you this from experience. The second reason writing a book will make you stand out is that it forces you to learn more, forces you to be creative. It forces you to learn applications so that you can compose all your content better. It forces you to be collaborative. You really cannot write a good book without networking and reaching out to other people, especially if you're writing specifically about an industry or a career, or you shouldn't. It'll just be very ego driven. If you do, you're going to want some stories in there. You're going to want some experts. You're going to want some case studies in order to make it seem credible and legitimate. That's really going to help your future. That's going to help your business. That's going to drive sales. That's going to bring in clients when they know that you are an author who has written and published a book. And in terms of being data driven, I looked to see how many people were authors. I'm an author. I know a lot of authors, but I got that information in order to convince you. And that's what being an author makes you do. You become credible, you become a go-to expert, and it forces you to learn more. Those are all very good reasons, and I highly recommend that you write a book starting now. If you like those tips and you want others, I look forward to you joining me in the next video in my YouTube series, Motivation with Dr. Mo.